Hey, I'm Jeff Hedges. We're driving back from the session. Just did some feeble grinds that we're going to do a little trick tip for. Alright, today we're going to do feeble grinds. I learned these, I'm an expert because I learned them last, I think it was Thanksgiving with Krishna, so he taught me the secret, so I'm going to pass it on to you. Alright, the basics for the trick, the way I see it at least, is you're going to need 50-50s and rock and rolls. It's, for the feeble grind, when you come in forward, it's a lot like a rock and roll the way you use your back foot. So with a feeble grind, you want to go up like a 50-50 and throw your front foot up over the coping so that your rail hits, and then you want to swing your arm around to pull your nose in and come down the wall like you would from a rock and roll or a 50-50 or a kick turn. The hardest thing, I think, is about getting enough power and pressure on your back foot so you can actually bring it back around without slipping out. Alright, you definitely don't want to get where your front wheels track out onto the deck and it pulls the board away from you. It's kind of a lame slam if you do. The other thing is if you come around and don't bring the board around far enough, you can whip out onto the bottom of the transition. Another good thing to try is rock and roll board slides. If you're having a hard time with a feeble, it's kind of a mix between a 50-50 and a rock and roll board slide. So I find it easier to do on vert. I learned it on vert. I probably forced a shitty one on a mini ramp once upon a time, but it has more speed and it's funner. You can really kind of do something with the trick. Well, I haven't yet, but you're gonna really get going fast on vert. So, all right. So feeble's a pretty fun trick. A lot of guys go to fakie first. I decided to go kick turn first, 180. I actually used to think feeble fakie would be easier, so that's always good to try. It's actually a really fun trick because it leads to a lot of other things. It's kind of an opposite Smith is another way of thinking about it. So I just like putting my rail down. I guess next I got to learn backsmiths. So yeah, get out there and learn it.